Are you aware that you can create with your words, with your thinking, and with the actions you take? Come on, Janine, this is an old chestnut. Well, are you absolutely in love with the life you have? Or are there cycles and things that are holding you back and blocking you from moving forward? I listened to somebody the other day explaining to me what was happening in work and life. And as I pointed out to them, I heard you putting this in place already 3 or 4 months ago, where you were telling me about what December is like in your industry. And you know what? Let's cancel, clear, and delete that little story across time, space, dimensions, and realities, and let us step into being and knowing that you can create whatever you choose. If you choose to create that financial abundance and prosperity, guess what? You get to say, well, this is the intention. These are the targets, and this is the way I'm going to speak about it, feel about it, and journal about it. And that is what makes the difference. For those of you who don't know me, hi there, I'm Janine. I am a psychic healer and a personal leadership coach. And part of personal leadership is knowing what our vision is, knowing what it is we would like to feel. And if we don't know, find ways of discovering it, find ways of creating it, and find ways of being it. There's something that I work with clients on called be, do, have. So do yourself a favor, write down make 3 columns on a page and write down what you would like to have. Ease, joy, happiness, a new car, whatever it is you would like to have. Now, what do you feel you may be asked to do to receive it? Talk to people, up your game, take a side gig. Okay, great. Who do you get to be to have what it is and to do what it is? So you might say, I wish to have what profession can we choose? Let's just use the profession of being a medical doctor. You would like to have that MVBC, CH, or whatever it is, that medical doctor piece of paper that says you can practice as a medical doctor. Well, what do you get to do? Well, you go to university, you study, you put the hours in. Here in South Africa, you do your internship, you do your Zoom a year, and you qualify. Well, who do you be to get to do that? You be the person that is focused, that is disciplined, that has caring for people. And while you do it, now remember, this is an example. I'm not saying everyone is this. For me, it was around when I was choosing to be a businesswoman. Well, who is my future self? What does my future self look like? What does my future self make decisions? In what way does she make decisions? And how does she speak? And the other day, my husband said to me, are you aware of what you just said? And I went, oh, no. And I got to cancel, clear, delete it and shift it and change it. I then also became aware of something that had happened when I was at school that was holding me back in my business. And I said, you know what? That was then, this is now. And this is who I choose to be as a businesswoman, as my future self in 6 months' time. So who do I be now to be that person in the future? And this is how we get to work with our words, our thoughts, and our feelings to help ourselves move forward. We then get to work and tune into our intuition and different ways of being, where we hear what to do. We ask, so what's next? What is the better action for me to take now? Hey, their future self in February or March. What decision would you make in this situation in order to have what I'm choosing to have in March? Oh, look at that. And that is how you tap into your intuition, how you tap into your body, and you tap into your future self to understand which speech patterns to get rid of, like I can't, I won't, but, however, all of those get put in the word vault and the doors locked on them. Need and want also get put in the word vault so that you can check in with that vision, so that you can work with that vision in a more aligned way. Because as you get into that energy of that vision, and you check in with what do I do today in order to be that way then, it's a process, people. It's a process of understanding, a process of being, and a process of growing. And with that, that's what psychic healing is. I help you understand what your body's saying, what your life's saying, and what in your emotional quotient is asking to be shifted. Emotional intelligence is a really important thing, even more so than your intelligence quotient. I also get to look at our belief quotient, because when your beliefs are from others rather than aligned with where you're going, you have the opportunity to shift those beliefs, to move beyond them, and to allow yourself to create outside of other people's beliefs. I love what somebody said the other day. They said the BS quotient, or the BS level, belief system level, other people's belief system level. So when you go onto OBS, OBS, other belief systems, you get to check in, well, do I still align with that? Am I aligned with that? And how is my speech pattern and my thinking aligning with what I dislike rather than what I desire to create, and my dreams and my visions? I would love to hear your questions. Let me know, reach out, and let me know your thoughts. Have a beautiful and incredible day. And remember, watch what you're saying, because it's showing you what you're thinking. Understand what you are feeling, and create what you desire rather than what you are in despair about. Bye-bye.